1344 from Dubai to Kozhikode last evening. As you are all aware, this flight was part of our Vande Bharat mission, which commenced on 6th May this year. This Vande Bharat flight started on 6th May to bring back those of our citizens who were stranded and in distress in foreign countries following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. You will recall that when the pandemic broke out, the Prime Minister had taken certain measures to effect a lockdown. Those early decisions helped us to a considerable extent to contain our numbers and produce the health infrastructure. On 23rd March, we had a cessation of all civil aviation arrangements. We started the Lifeline Udan flights after that, which carried medicines to different parts of the country. And then on 6th May, the Vande Bharat flight started. I'm providing you this background so that the unfortunate tragedy which occurred last evening, can be understood in perspective. As part of the Vande Bharat flights which have been carried out by Air India, Air Indian Express, our other private carriers operating as part of Vande Bharat mission, private carriers conducting charter flights, foreign carriers conducting charter flights. As of yesterday, we had brought back and carried out, taken Indian citizens who have to go back to their jobs. We had ferried more than 1 million passengers, more than 10 lakh. In fact, the numbers who have come back by the Vande Bharat flights is itself over 930,000 and maybe higher because I've not counted yesterday's figures. This B737 aircraft, which landed, I am informed, at 7:41 p.m. in the evening, it was bearing registration number VT-AXH. It overshot the runway at Kozhikode while trying to land amidst what is clearly inclement weather conditions prevailing at that time. The emergency command center was immediately activated and our emergency response team was rushed to the spot to facilitate search and rescue mission. I want at this stage to just say that the airport authorities in Kozhikode, all the other concerned agencies and the local people of the area acted in an exemplary manner. Muralidharan ji and I, just before coming here, after my arrival, Muralidharan ji came a few hours earlier, the Honorable MP, our MLAs, etc. of the area, we visited the site. Now it is clear that that timely action taken, where the fire brigade, etc. were able to cut through the body of the aircraft and extract people, has helped in the rescue operation. We were also fortunate that unlike the tragic accident which took place 10 years ago at Mangaluru airport where the aircraft caught fire, here I think preventive action taken has minimized the loss of lives. As I said last night when we were coming to grips with the situation, that even one life lost is one life too many. And therefore, our hearts go out, our deepest condolences to the members of the families, those who have suffered bereavement. You will agree with me, at a time like this, words have very little meaning, but it is necessary, and I'm reassured that is happening, that all parts of the system, the concerned civil aviation professionals, Air India, Air Indian Express, the Airports Authority, people, DGCA, the AAIB, the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, and all the other agencies are cooperating. The 2 black boxes have been found, and our passengers who have suffered injuries are receiving medical treatment in the government and the private hospitals. But as I said, our hearts reach out. We are doing whatever we can, but as a small token, as a small gesture of our desire to do something for those who have lost their lives and have suffered injuries, by way of interim relief, and I underline the way, by way of interim relief, I want to inform you that we will be making an interim relief payment of rupees 10 lakhs for each of the deceased, for rupees 2 lakhs for those who are seriously injured, and 50,000 for those who may have suffered minor injuries. This is over and above all the other compensations, etc., which might be forthcoming from different agencies, insurance of the aircraft, etc. Let me just share with you some facts. Now that the 2 black boxes have been found, it will be premature for me to speculate on what the precise cause of this accident was, but I can share with you that the aircraft was being captained and operated by one of our most distinguished and experienced commanders, Captain Deepak Vasant Sathe. In fact, the captain had more than 10,000 hours of flying experience. He had landed on this very airfield, I think, as many as 27 times, including this year. So in terms of professional competence, etc., we couldn't have had a more experienced and a highly decorated person at the command. The inquiry had been ordered last night itself. We sent the first team leaving Delhi at around 2 a.m. in the morning, and a second team came at 5. They are already doing their jobs, and as I happened to mention to some of you, it was my intention to come a few hours later, because when a minister or when ministers arrive on the scene along with honorable MPs, then there is sometimes the unintended effect of diverting attention. So we wanted to give them a free run to carry out their work, etc. And I can tell you, by the time I arrived, the 2 boxes, flight data recorder and the other one, they had been retrieved, and the inquiry is in place. The co-pilot, now first of all about Captain Sathe, he was a former Air Force pilot. He is a highly decorated pilot. He received the prestigious Sword of Honor and gold medalist while he was in the Air Force. He was an accomplished fighter pilot, and he was a test pilot for HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, as well. He was 59 years of age. He had joined us in Air Indian Express in 2013. He had a total flying experience of 10,848 hours. Now, for those of you who are familiar with civil aviation, this in and of itself is exemplary, remarkable. He had a command experience of 6,662 hours, and he had flown the Boeing 737 as a commander for 4,244 hours. The co-pilot, Captain Akhilesh Kumar, 32 years of age, had a total flying experience of 1,723 hours. The cabin crew on board, Ms. Shilpa Dashrath Katare, Shri Akshay Pal Singh, Shri Lalit Kumar, Shri Abhik Bishwas are all safe. But as we interact with you, our heart goes out to the families of the two pilots and the families of the deceased. I believe the total number is 18, and I believe 23 people. First of all, every passenger in the aircraft has been accounted for. 23 persons were discharged because they had injuries which were either minor or superficial, and a total of 149, please correct me CMD if are in the hospital receiving treatment. I might mention that the Air India aircraft are properly insured, and discussions will be made with passengers and their families at the appropriate juncture in line with the Montreal Convention of ICAO, or the International Civil Aviation Organization. I want to conclude my preliminary remarks, and before I invite my friend and distinguished colleague Muralidharan ji, I want to tell you that we are working very closely with the state and central machinery to tide over this difficult situation and extend all possible support for the families of the deceased passengers and to provide all kinds of assistance to the injured passengers. Let me conclude by extending my own personal deepest condolences to the families and friends of all those who have lost their lives in this tragic incident, and pledge and resolve to extend all possible support to all those affected. I also appeal to others through your kind cooperation to send the message that everyone should show their solidarity in working together through this hour of need. And I must tell you, not only when I was in Delhi last night in consultation with my senior management in this ministry, or this morning, what I have seen after landing now is that solidarity is being shown, and I think we need to continue to that to get over this situation which is both a crisis and a challenge for all professionals. We will keep disseminating information on any further development relating to the incident, but since all of you had gathered here for some time, we thought it would be better that we have this exchange with you before we go to the hospital. And now I would request Muralidharan ji to say a few words, and we would be